Hi everyone, this is Vortex259. Welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy IV Advance. Last time our party climbed Mount Hobs and found a monk surrounded by a gang of monsters. Well, the monk easily dispatched the easier Domovoy monsters, but he needed our help to defeat a huge bomb-type monster called the Mom Bomb. Now that the Mom Bomb and its offspring of bombs and gray bombs have been defeated, the monk is very grateful to Cecil, Rosa, Edward, and Rydia. Had they not shown up, he would probably be dead right now. The monk says, "You have my gratitude. Yang is my name. I am the High Monk of Fabul. I came here to train with my men, but all were killed by a swarm of beasts. They were Fabul's finest monks." Oh man. Looks like Fabul's finest have all been defeated with the exception of Yang. Cecil says, "My name is Cecil. We bring urgent news to Fabul." Rosa says a villain named Golbez is abusing Baron's authority to seize the world's crystals. Yang says then he covets our wind crystal as well. Edward says there is no doubt. He easily seized the crystal of Damsian a few days ago. Yang says then the odds are against us. The only monks left in the castle are students. They stand little chance against Baron's forces. Uh-oh. Only novices are left in the castle. That's not good. Rosa's going to play Mrs. Obvious here. She says, "I'd assume Golbez was behind the monster attacks that killed your men and almost killed you." Yang says then the attack is imminent. I must go. Cecil says we will follow you to Fabul. We would like to help. Yang says I am grateful. However, this matter does not concern you. Cecil says but it does. Edward says for I am the Prince of Damsian. Cecil says Rosa and I are citizens of Baron, and this girl is one of many victims of our kingdom's recent attacks, which I have personally led. Yeah, I'm sure that statement's really going to help Yang trust you there, Cecil. Yang says, "I see. Then I humbly accept your assistance." Cecil says, "Let's go. We haven't much time." Yang says Fabul lies to the east of these mountains. Alright, so the High Monk Yang is going to join the party, and we can now leave Mount Hobs and make our way to Fabul to warn all of the citizens of Golbez's imminent attack. But before we do, I want to take just a moment here to equip some armor on Yang. He comes pre-equipped with a fire claw and a leather garb, so his defense is pretty low. Fortunately, I have a leather cap that I can equip on him. That will take his defense and magic defense up 1 point. And I've also got an iron ring that will take his defense and magic defense up 2 points. So every little bit helps there. Yang's got a pretty decent attack power. He'll become more powerful with time, but he'll be a pretty formidable fighter for us starting off here. So it's good to have him as an addition to the party. Alright, well let's get off the mountain here. Let's just make our way to the doorway here. This will take us to the east side of Mount Hobs. Now there are a couple of more monsters I want to fight before we leave Mount Hobs so that I can add their entries to the bestiary. Let's see if I can run into them here. Okay, well here is one of the new monsters I wanted to fight and add to the bestiary. On the left there is the Spirit. Spirits have 86 hit points, and they can cast fire on your party members. Now be careful, because if Edward attacks them with the Lamia harp and confuses them, they'll start casting fire on themselves, and fire will actually cure them. So probably best to have Edward work on the skeletons, and we'll just beat up the spirits with physical attacks. I guess we can summon a Chocobo on the other one there. Of course, Rydia's Fire Spell would also be a good choice for the skeletons. But Yang is equipped with the Fire Claw, so that should be pretty effective against the skeleton. Down goes another Spirit. Guess we can re-equip those Holy Arrows on Rosa. Got some more in my inventory since I found some in a treasure chest a bit earlier. Wow, 700 points of damage. Those holy arrows really work against those skeletons. We get 496 skill, 206 experience, not bad. Okay, one more monster I want to find here on the east side of Mount Hobs. May have to hunt for it a little bit. Yeah, I guess I am going to have to hunt for it because this is the exit right here. So let me walk around the east side of Mount Hobs, look for that monster. Once I find it, I'll demonstrate the battle for you. There it is, the big and ugly green gargoyle on the left is the new monster I wanted to fight. Gargoyles have 160 HP. Now watch out because they can cast the tornado spell on one of your characters. The tornado spell is actually a strong cyclone that will take your HP down to near zero, making you very vulnerable to KO. So if tornado is actually cast upon a character, you want to make it a priority to cure that character as quickly as possible. Otherwise though, looks like gargoyles are weak against arrows, just like all flying type enemies. But you can also have Edward confuse the gargoyle with his Lamia harp, and if they are confused, they will cast the tornado spell on themselves or other enemies. So let's give that a try. Also got a couple of those ugly cockatrice birds accompanying the gargoyle. I'm going to get rid of those. Okay, good. The gargoyle is confused. So we'll just laugh as he casts tornado on himself or one of the cockatrices. Chocobo works very well against cockatrice. Alright, we got rid of those two. Now let's just wait for tornado to be cast. Oh, it didn't work on him. Come on. There we go. Now, we can aim and defeat the gargoyle easily. Even Rydia's ice rod probably would have taken it out. Alright, so that's another new enemy. We get 254 gil and 173 experience points. So I'll meet you near the exit of Mount Hobs and we'll check the bestiary and we'll make our way to Fabul. Okay, here we are at the Mount Hobs exit, so let's leave the mountain, make our way back onto the overworld. We now have access to the path that will lead us to Fabul. Probably a good idea to use a tent and save your game right here. I've already taken the liberty to do that. Let's take just a minute here and check out some new entries in our bestiary. We have several to look at. We're now 14% complete. The first one is number 22, which is the Domovoy, stronger version of the Goblin, 37 HP. There's the Bomb at number 27. The Spirit is number 28. Interestingly enough, those will drop Cursed Rings in addition to potions. Their weakness is Holy. The Grey Bomb is number 29, and the Gargoyle is number 32. That one has no treasure drops. And that just leaves the boss monster we fought last time, which was the Mom Bomb, which is number 195 in your list. Yeah, lots of HP, 11,000. Took a while to whittle all of that off. Weak against darkness, and of course being a boss monster, has lots of resistance. Alright, well let's make our way to Fabul Castle. Let's take a quick look at the map by using Rosa's sight spell. We'll zoom in by going to switch maps. As you can see, we're located right where the finger's pointing, the exit to Mount Hobs. From here, we'll head to the east until we reach a forest, and then we'll head north, and then east, and then south through the forest until we reach a clearing through some mountains. And then from there, we'll just head southeast until we reach a desert, and there lies Fabul Castle. So it should be pretty easy to get there. So let's make our way there. Well, here's a new enemy you can fight, the Gatlinger. It was accompanied by 3 Domovoys, which I already dispatched. As you can see, they can use a needle attack. So watch out for that, especially when Edward gets hit by them. Now, when you confuse them, it'll use needle on itself. You know, these Gatlingers and these sword rat type monsters really remind me of those robots that roll and shoot needles in the Needle Man stage of Mega Man 3. Makes me really want to go back and play that game. Alright, 177 experience points for defeating that particular monster. That's another new entry in the bestiary. Its entry is number 34. And it will occasionally drop a gold needle. Yep, the Chocobo summon works very well against those Gatlingers. Edward gained a level after that battle. I believe he's now level 14. Alright, here's the clearing. Well, that time I got to fight 3 Gatlingers and 3 Sword Rats. And Yang gained a level. Almost there. Yep, there it is. There's Fabul Castle, and we will go inside and warn the citizens that Golbez is on his way to attack in our next episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy IV Advance. Thank you for watching today, everyone. This has been Vortex 259. We'll see you again next time.